Hello, bookish friends. It's Ivy Reads back with another book review. Today I'm reviewing The Wren in the Holly Library by K.A. Linde. This is the deluxe first print run, which is available pretty much anywhere books are sold. I got mine from Pantego Books, which is an independent family-owned bookstore because I love supporting small businesses. This inside character art, which is on both sides, is Kierce, our main character. And then I was able to get a copy that was signed by the author, and I'm super happy about that. Love the library vibes. It would be classified as a new adult paranormal urban fantasy romance, and is supposedly a bit of a Beauty and the Beast retelling, but I never really got Beauty and the Beast vibes from it. I can see like one or two similarities, but other than that, it's really not, in my opinion, a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So the book takes place in sort of a dystopian alternate universe of ours where monsters are real. They decided to come out of hiding and a war broke out. And in order to for all humans not to die out, they, made a treaty that quarantined monsters to certain areas, such as Manhattan in New York, which is pretty much where this book takes place. And so the humans, as long as they stay out of these quarantined areas, are safe. But if they enter them, the monsters can literally do whatever they want. And so this book does come with trigger warnings, including sex trafficking and slavery and some heavy issues that readers should be cautious about. Um, so our main character Kierce is an orphan. The only thing she has from her birth parents is a necklace in the shape of a wren, which is how she gets her nickname and becomes the Wren in the Holly Library. Many have pointed out the near very similar parallel between Throne of Glass and this one, where she was adopted by the thieves leader of the thieves guild and taken in and was subsequently abused heavily by him, but it was also his favorite, and so everyone else in the guild hated her for that, which is more or less the same story as Aelin Galthinius from Throne of Glass. um, but I like, it was backstory. It didn't wasn't a huge part of the book, in my opinion, other than this is why she has trust issues. Our main character, Kierce, as well as our male main character, Graves, are both bisexual. And one of her best friends is gay, so there's a lot of LGBTQ plus representation in here. She just got out of a relationship with a girl who then disappeared into the monster territory, and so she feels super guilty about that because it happened like right after their fight. And she felt like if they hadn't had that fight, she could have stopped, saved her, or been there to save her. So Kierce is carrying a lot of guilt from that. And then, so the book starts out, she's, breaking into a house, a large mansion in Manhattan, and, she gets inside really easily, and, which is unusual because, these wealthy houses normally have much better security. When she gets into the library, it's covered in holly vines, which was a big clue that this wasn't a human dwelling and that she was breaking the monster treaty, which is basically makes her life forfeit if she's caught. She, finds the little locked box, she finds the diamond ring inside of it, and that's when our male main character, Graves, shows up and pops out like, "How did you get in here?" And he's, obviously extremely attractive, and she doesn't know what he is, but she can sense power from him, so she knows he's a monster of some kind. And so, since she can't fight her way out, she tries, he stops her. He gives her the choice to basically, you know, what if you worked for me? Because you're a decent thief and I need something stolen. Convenient, one might say. So she agrees, and the deal is that she has to cut off contact with all of her friends and contacts so that nothing can sabotage or interfere with the heist. And she also has to move in with him into his mansion. Terrible, terrible hardship, I'm sure, having, personal chef and living in a mansion. Oh, woe is me. Anyway, he also insists that she read books that he assigns her, most of which are based on Celtic mythology, um, dealing with fairies, nymphs, will o' the wisps, and the oak and holly kings, which are the two gods that usher in spring and winter, respectively, through their battles and defeats. Um, so it was a good book. I personally really enjoyed it. I thought the pacing was nicely done. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I'm very eager to read the next one. Yeah, and that's my review. Thank you.